Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and I'm back with a Wednesday comic book pull list video. But before I get on to that nice healthy stack I picked up this week, just a few little bits. If you're kind of new or you haven't caught up to my videos of late, then don't forget that last Friday I posted up my November favourites, my 5 favourite comics of November, and had a little chat about Marvel in there somewhere. Monday I started off my 3 Christmas specials, and the video was about me counting down the 10 books that won't be on my pull list in 2016. Those are the books that I'm dropping, that I've had enough of, that for one reason or another you won't see them in the new year. So I will put links in the description bar to those 2 videos if you've not already seen. Please go and watch them, they're lots of fun and I'd appreciate it. This video, kind of a milestone, I guess, if you're interested in that kind of thing. This is my 700th video on YouTube. I just personally want to say thank you very much for all your support. I've always said that, you know, if I'm not happy doing these, then I'd stop them. But if I'm happy and I wasn't getting any views, I would still do them. Maybe that wouldn't be necessarily the case now. Maybe it's because I've had a taste of all those views that I get. So it really is because of you guys that I'm still here, and I've made it to 700 video uploads. We've had a fun old time, haven't we? But who knows, there may be 700 more to come. Again, I got some kind of ideas for the new year to get me back into the full swing of doing videos here on YouTube. I kind of waned a bit towards the middle of the year and leading up to the end of this year. Wasn't feeling it as much, but I still wanted to put out some content for you, and I've gradually been building that back up, and hopefully come next year I'll be on all guns a-blazing again. Now, this week, I've barely finished last week's comics off, and I have another big pile to read through this week. Fortunately, I have the rest of the week off. I've got 2 days off, so plenty of time to catch up on these. So, without further ado, we're going to kick off with the Image books, and we start off with the return of Warren Ellis and Jason Howard's Trees. I'd say a welcome return, because obviously it's been on hiatus, or it's kind of been put back a bit, because there hasn't really been so much as story arcs going on. They just whether they can't keep up, or because I don't think Warren Ellis is writing that many other books, but this has a rather sketchy solicitation kind of progress to it, unfortunately, which means what actually happened in the last issue, I can't remember. Another interesting cover there, but Trees has always been, you know, a solid read from Warren Ellis. It's been very character driven. The artwork by Jason Howard has been a great plus on this. Really enjoy his work. So that's Trees issue 13. Issue number 10 of Stray Bullets, Sunshine and Roses, David Lapham. Love this book. Always kind of, well, slightly depressing really. These characters aren't very nice. None of them are. None of them have any particular redeeming qualities about them. Maybe that's why I like it, because people aren't perfect. People make mistakes. People fuck up. This is Stray Bullets. Oh, great stuff. Headlopper, issue number 2. Picked this up not so long ago. It's a quarterly comic. It doesn't come out that very often, and obviously I came to issue 1 quite late, but really enjoyed it. It's kind of like if you crossed Conan with Adventure Time, but with a little kind of mature content, then that's what you get with Headlopper. It's a nice thick book, hence the price. It's I think this is a $4.99 comic, isn't it? Price, oh, $5.99, but it's a big thick comic. It only comes out once every kind of like 4 months, 3 months, so not really worrying me too much paying that extra few pennies for it. One of my favourite comics of November. It was a nice big epic start, 66 pages, clearly slimmed down for issue 2. I don't think these two could keep that momentum going, but I'm very much looking forward to issue 2 of Monstrous, that kind of steampunk fantasy anime style story, and like I said, enjoyed the heck out of it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy this one too. This is one of the ones you won't see in 2016. This is the last issue of Birthright I'll be picking up now. My order is complete, and bet you this is an absolutely fantastic issue, and I'll kick myself for dropping it, but I don't think so. For me, this has kind of petered out with issue after issue, and it is always at the bottom of my pile to read, because I read the best first and leave the not so good till the end. It's still going on over at Marvel. Secret Wars issue number 8, which is of 9 now. This was meant to be the last issue, but they tagged on an extra one. We still don't know how our all different Marvel universes occurred, and there are a slew of questions that need to be answered, and I very much doubt Secret Wars will answer them, but maybe a few of them will be, and we'll be kind of a bit more up to speed on why our new Marvel universe is the way it is and why the characters are the way they are. But Secret Wars has been a fun event. I've enjoyed myself with this. This is no Fear itself, but then again, it's no Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion, good. The only other Marvel book I've got is The Uncanny Avengers, issue 3. This is Duggan Stegman and Eisenhower. Obviously, Cable making an appearance. Is he going to be joining our Uncanny Avengers? I'll have to read this and find out, but I've been really enjoying this. It's a fun adventure Avengers comic, a suitably over-the-top villain to play around with lots of great characters running from the Avengers, the X-Men and the Inhumans, so good stuff. Finally on to DC and Vertigo, issue 3 of the ever-divine Twilight Children. This is Gilbert Hernandez and Darwin Cook on art, and it's just a beautiful book. The story is fantastic. The artwork, as I said, is divine. It is a shame that it is a 4-issue mini-series, but at the same time, I'm glad we're just going to have that kind of capsule of comics, and it's not going to go on too long, and you know, the quality may go down, so 4 issues, just nice. It is the week of Batman, issue 47 of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's. This is the one that's meant to kind of change everything. Everyone's already taken to Twitter. Fortunately, everything I've read, they've not spoiled anything, but obviously something really amazing happens at the end of this and throws everything on its head. Doesn't Scott Snyder always do this? It's Scott Snyder's Batman. Maybe we could have someone else writing Batman for now, give Scott Snyder a rest, have another version of Batman in his new era. I don't know. I doubt he's going to leave for a while. That's Batman. And finally, the one that's so tentatively going to be dropped in 2016, it's Batman Detective Comics issue 47, and it's the 3rd part, apparently, of Robin Wars, so I won't know what's going on. I'm not picking up any Robin titles or that event book, if there is one. I know nothing of this, so unless there's a kind of helpful, clever recap for people not involved in this, then I'm going to be a bit stuck this issue, which is only going to make me want to drop the book even more. And they are my comics this week. It's done. Just want to quickly again say thank you to everyone who supports my channel, whether it's just watching it, thumbing these videos up, subscribing, commenting, having a conversation with me in the comment section below. It's all great stuff, and I appreciate all your input onto my channel, so thank you. And who knows, 700 more videos down the line. There could be. Bye bye.